So please welcome Doris.
Hi, everyone. I see many familiar faces. So let me introduce myself. I'm Doris. I'm from Hong Kong. I'm from PCCW Media Group. So before I start my presentation, I might show a video. Yeah, it's back to the old days first. Might stimulate some of your memories. On the other one.
哇，使唔使咁辛苦啊？打開黃頁，任何問題都有解決。
So this is very interesting. This is one of the best TV commercials that I like. As you see, this commercials was back into 1996. So before the Hong Kong handover, yes, I heard a lot of keywords about plumbers like during these conversations at the conference. So this is the old days that when we only have the printed yellow pages. I think plumbers is one of the hottest categories for Yellow Pages publisher or advertisers. So I'm going to share about how Hong Kong Yellow Pages actually evolved from the print old days to where we are today. Of course, we're still evolving, so share a little bit more on what we're doing right now. So Yellow Pages currently is now under PCCW Media Group. And PCCW Media Group, as you know, if you've all been to Hong Kong before, so we are also part of Hong Kong T. Hong Kong T is the biggest telecom company in Hong Kong. So Media Group is the media and entertainment subsidiary under PCCW. As you see, there are a lot of logos here. So we are actually the biggest pay TV provider in Hong Kong, which is you see Now TV. And we also own the Yellow Pages. So I'll tell you a little bit more. So PCCW Media Group actually owns three main properties. The first one, as I mentioned, is the Now TV. Now TV is the #1 pay TV operator in Hong Kong. And the other one, we have what localized we call Yellow View, the middle one. So the View is actually a pan-regional video streaming service. And we are now in 18 markets already. And also in Hong Kong, we have the other View, we call it Blue View. View TV is a new free TV in Hong Kong. I'm not sure whether you're familiar with the Hong Kong media industry. In Hong Kong, actually, there's a long, well-known local TV called TVB. So it's quite dominant in Hong Kong. And View TV is a new one that we started up in 2016. Yes, so these are the three main media properties that we're having in Hong Kong right now. And also, of course, Yellow Pages is another media properties that we are doing within the PCCW Media Group. So I had some conversations with some of you, and some of you asked whether you still have the printed Yellow Pages currently in Hong Kong. So we actually printed our last version in 2018 already. But as you see, how come I still have a print directories? We don't have the printed yearly directories that being distributed to homes or the business areas. So we now only focus on printing a yearly publication, focusing on the B2B segment, on the print area. And of course, we also have the digital properties. We have our yp.com.hk, and also we've got our app as well. So why we call it 1083? Because for the app users, we find that the usage is more towards they are searching for the telephone numbers when they're on the go. Because in Hong Kong, when you, in the previous old days, you call up the directory number is 1083 to search for where is HSBC Bank, the number. So we position our app as a telephone directory. So it's called YP1083. And I've got a video to show as well. Yes.
YP 1083呢？YP 1083揾電話夠快捷夠直接。
I'll translate a little bit. The guy can't find another half, and then like he's jumped out from the building. But then when he jumped out from the building, he saw a girl. The girl asked him to, oh, you can call me. But then he searches Google. But then, like Google, there are a lot of different searches that he needs time, so he went die. But then we say, oh, why? How come you don't search YP1083? It's even faster when you know the name and then you directly get the number. So this is the creative that we did when we launched our YP1083 app. So this is a little funny thing to differentiate. Yes, and so how we evolve currently, we now position our sales force not as the Yellow Pages selling only. We actually is a multimedia advertising solutions today. So you see there are actually 4 main areas that our salespeople going in the market doing. So mainly we have a TV platform. So we actually offer our SMBs TV advertising. And of course, as I mentioned, we've got the mobile app advertising as well. And we got the online previously because we are the Google AdWords partner, and also we are partnering with Yahoo over 10 years. And also we still got the print publications. So this is how we are actually evolving or transforming our sales team to where we are today. As you see, the pay TV, Now TV is in Hong Kong is over 15 years and is the largest pay TV operator in Hong Kong right now. So we actually, I think we started up, I think around 6 to 8 years ago, because in previous days, the mindset of advertising on TV is for the big corporations, not for SMBs. But we actually started up trying out this model. We actually help those SMBs do the videos, do the TV commercials, and help them to do the TV advertising. And we find that actually many SMBs, they actually can spend. They actually get rewards on the TV advertising. Of course, some of them will say TV advertising is maybe just branding, not conversions. But when we do the whole thing, we package all together. We do the branding through the TV advertising. We do the conversions via the digital platform. So we can actually get a really complete ROI return to our advertisers. So this is how we're doing right now. And the other one, as I mentioned, is the app, because except for the YP1083 app, on Now TV we also have the news app, the sports app, because Now TV is the exclusive broadcaster of the Premier League. So we actually got those content, so we put it all onto our apps. So we can actually help our advertisers to do different sorts of targeting as well through our apps. And of course, as I mentioned, we are selling Google AdWords. We are also doing the videos also for YouTube, for Facebook as well. So this is how we are evolving right now. And of course, as I mentioned, we also do the print products as well. And there's one thing is, as you all know, the Hong Kong economy is very changing, ever changing right now. So government is actually giving a lot of marketing funding, especially offering to the SMB segments. So our products are actually on list so that the SMBs can actually advertise on our products and get the marketing funding from government. So that this is one of the ways that how we can cooperate with the government to help the SMBs to get real customers as well. So our publications, and also we've got a website called yptrade.com targeting the overseas market. So this is how we help the SMBs to advertise. But on the other hand, they actually can get because in Hong Kong currently the government is offering 400,000 Hong Kong dollars per SMB corporations for sponsoring them to advertise on media that focus on overseas. So this is how we help the SMBs as well. So this is how the overall like our portfolio of our products. But of course, if we zoom into Yellow Pages, there are a few things that we've been doing. Firstly, we because even up till now, Hong Kong has around 250,000 like corporations in Hong Kong, but be honest, not all of them are still online. In the old days, we will approach the SMBs, tell them that you need a website, we help you do a website. But nowadays, some of them will just tell us, I don't need a website. I actually have a Facebook page. I actually manage it myself. So how we go after those group of customers, we will tell them that if you don't need a website, if you only have a Facebook page, but you still have to make sure that your listings are well listed online in different platforms. So we launch what we call a YP search network. So we partner with Google, we partner with Yahoo, and also of course with our own Yellow Pages. So we help the SMBs actually to list online. So it's the online presence management. But of course, Hong Kong is pretty tiny. So if we list out in all these sites, they have already like over 95% reach for the Hong Kong population. And we recently have become the Google My Business partner. So we also help the SMBs to list on Google, to list on Yahoo, and to create a page for them to help them drive the conversions as well. So the other is of course what we call the YP Bits Hub, and thank you to Camilo. Yes, because we're actually partnering with them on the website. Currently, we're using that platform, and we launched previously. Actually, in the old days, we built our own platform on doing the websites. But of course, as time goes, we can't afford to have the developers in Yellow Pages company to develop the whole thing. So we actually partner with Camilo, and then we develop the website. So what we call is not the website builder, but also the hosting, the engagement, the lead generation as well. So this is how we evolve on the Yellow Pages service, not just a search engine, not only a website, but also the whole CRM. And the other one is one of the reasons I think in previous conference I heard more and more people, especially the young ones, they now go on to not Facebook, not IG, right? The young ones go on to IG or they go on to YouTube. So I think it's pretty very important for every corporations to have their own video. The video is like number one, you need to have your own corporate video, what we say, to sell to the market. So we go into the field that to produce the video for the SMBs as well. So what we do is we produce the TV commercials for them, and of course we package with the TV airtime, and we do commercials, we do like advertising magazines, and we do the corporate videos, that kind of stuff. And sometimes we've got inquiries of those what we call SMBs, but sometimes they are not small. I mean, the SMBs, they will tell us that, oh, I actually have a 30 years anniversary, and I will have an event, and actually I would like someone to come and shoot my event. And then we do that sort of like event shooting as well. So this is how we evolve from a single just a media properties owner into I can say like an agency or a production house. What we're doing right now is this, and for the YP recognition, I'm not sure whether it is doing in other countries, but in Hong Kong, I think not only Yellow Pages. Actually, there are a lot of associations or companies. They actually organize awards. Like organize awards for the purpose of recognizing different corporations in different industries, like how well they do. But in Hong Kong, actually, most of the awards, they only organize for the big corporations, for the telecom industry, for the airline, for the for the banks, that kind of corporations. What they do is when the banks got the recognition from that organization, they can further advertise out to tell their customers that I'm the best in the industry. And what we see is most of the awards they had focused on the big corporations, and there's a missing link in the SMB segments. So what we did is we launched our own SMB awards in Hong Kong. So what we do is we started up in 2014, I think. Yes. So we actually do 2 awards a year. One award is focusing on recognizing those brands that are more historical, more long years. And the other ones is more young ones, on the more innovative ones. So what we do is we actually organize an award, and we recruited the panel judges from academic area, from government area, so that we can get the application from different SMBs. And when those SMBs are being nominated on the brand awards and they win the brand awards, and they will advertise on our platform. And so this is how we do the awards at the beginning, as just for the purpose of recognizing the different corporations. But as time goes, it's actually one of the revenue stream that we can get from it. And as I said, how we evolve right now, we position ourselves. Actually, we are not only a media properties media owner. We actually partnering with our clients on doing different sort of things. Because the background of Yellow Pages, we got a lot of SMBs, and when we hosted those the award events, we found out a lot of our clients actually asked us whether we can launch more B2B networking events for them, because they find it really hard nowadays, even if they choose the right media to advertise. But as time goes, that advertised media might go outdated, or they can't find any lead on that platform anymore. But they find it more real if we can get events to get all our clients in. So what we do is we started up doing seminars, doing networking lunch, so that we can gather our clients all together, and then they can really find a real touch of the potential buyers during the event. So this is how we go into partnering with our clients to do the different sorts of seminars as well. Yes, and these is the ones that we participated in. So this is how we are evolving, become today. We position ourselves as we are actually a 360 advertising and marketing solutions. So what we do, we are a 360 support. What we call it, 360 support. We say we can help you to place media, because we have digital, we have TV, we have social. We can help the SMBs to place media, and we can create the content. We can help them to create video. We can help them to even create a program to place it on TV or place it on YouTube. And also we organize events, seminars, and also we organize big events, no matter it's a B2C events or B2B events. The objective is to engage, to help our clients to engage with their potential clients. And you will see this, how come there's a telemarketing? Because we've got our own call center. So what we do is the call center originally is only serving the subscription business of the pay TV, but then how our advertising business cooperate with them, because there are tons of calls calling in or calling out from the call center. So what we do is we bundle our advertisers offer during the call. For instance, some insurance company, they would love our pay TV subscribers because it's a bit premium. And then they were partnering with us to say, can I actually bundle my insurance products into your day-to-day call center calls? so that we can have another charging model for them. So this is how we leverage our call center to do our different sorts of services as well. So this is most of sharing today. So last but not least, I'll share a video on Now TV. This is the #1 pay TV in Hong Kong, so that you can know a little bit more of Hong Kong. Yeah, thank you.
Now TV 擁有超過160條多元化主題頻道，用戶多達134萬，包括家庭、商戶、酒店、服務式住宅等。頻道內容包羅新聞資訊、體育賽事、電影劇集、旅遊紀實、綜藝娛樂。Now TV 係廣告客戶嘅必然選擇。我哋嘅新聞及財經資訊頻道，報導本地及國際即時新聞，
沿住下角道一路往中環方向推進。
及經濟消息，
升緊109點，
喺車位嘅朋友不妨可以等一等啦。
最近3個月收視極速倍增，每月接觸人數超過150萬，加上 Now 新聞數碼平台每月平均訪客數量急升至超過300萬。事實證明 ，Now 新聞已經係香港人不可或缺嘅重要資訊來源。體育頻道一向係 Now TV 嘅王牌平台。齊集本地及國際熱門球賽盛事。2019年嘅英超直播更創出9.6點最高收視，係體育迷嘅必然之選。多個娛樂頻道搜羅頂尖優質電影、戲劇，以至綜藝資訊節目，係全港劇迷同娛樂資訊觀眾嘅聚腳點。Now TV 嘅親子頻道，亦係全港家長追捧嘅內容，唔單止適合一家大細一齊睇，熱門嘅 STEM 題材
Can big data make you fat？
亦幫助到學生寓學習於娛樂。除咗優質多元化嘅電視頻道之外，廣告客戶同時可選擇 Now TV 跨媒體宣傳平台，強大網絡包括 Now 新聞、Now 財經、Now 體育，以及 Now 隨身體流動程式、Now TV Facebook 專頁、OTT 平台 Now E、流動宣傳車，甚至可以用 Now TV 合作舉辦大型市場推廣活動，全方位宣傳廣告客戶嘅產品同服務，無往而不利。
Apologize, this is Cantonese. I hope the visual would help. Yes. Yes. No. Yes.
Now to sort of convey the immediacy stuff and that people want stuff right now. Is that why you, is it the English word now that you chose?
Sorry.
Now,
Yet.
the word now.
Oh, the word now.
Yeah. Why was that chosen?
I don't know the reason. I don't know. It's back into 15 years ago when they innovated the brand.
Oh, really?
There. Yeah.
So they knew
But
that in
I don't know,
15
they're
years
still-
everybody
yes.
would want it right
Yes,
now?
right now.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I really enjoyed seeing the Yellow Pages Recognition Awards that
Yes,
you had,
yes.
recognising both for tenure and then I suppose excellence with kind of new and
Yes,
emerging
yes.
businesses. One of the things you mentioned at the end was that it almost turned into a revenue stream.
Yes.
And I was interested to understand how that revenue stream from the awards had evolved.
Okay, so actually because the awards we open up for free admission, so actually different brands can actually submit their application, and then we've got individual judges so that walk through the individual judging criteria. Afterwards, we will announce for instance there are 20 brands that submit the application, but end up there are only 10 brands that go in. So then when we communicate to those 10 brands that you're being granted, for instance, of the best restaurant in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, and then they definitely would like to advertise more on our platform to let all the people know. So this is how we package the recognition awards into a more revenue-driven thing. Yes. Thanks. Hi, Peter. Yes.
Doris, you're still using the Walking Fingers logo.
Yes, we do.
Why?
Why? It's pretty hard question. Why? We actually we didn't change it since of course as I said we exit the book, but we still think that the fingers not on the book can be on the phone, so it's still the fingers. So I think this is how we didn't like change the logo. Yeah.
Did you consider eliminating it? Was that an option that you
No,
considered?
no,
Okay.
no.
Any other questions? I'm curious how big your
Yes.
sales channel is today versus say, several years
This
ago.
is one of the challenge, as you heard what I mentioned. Actually, I think the biggest sales force that we had in the past times is around 200, when we dedicated on selling the printed yellow pages, go into the really, really small one SMBs. But now we've got around 30 salesperson. Yes, but the 30
Are they all
salesperson.
inside? Are they all on the phone? Or they
They go out. They go out. Yes, we don't have a tele sales team, but as we evolve, as you will see, there are actually quite scattered types of service. Yes, the TV advertising or the digital ones, the branding ones, actually are quite mid-level of SMBs, not the small ones. So during the evolvement during the years, we find out that actually we might need to set up a call center to take care of the really, really small ones. Yes, because the difference is getting bigger and bigger, and
do you not serve that very small market now, or do you serve them?
we
yourself?
now rely on the old salesman. But when the old salesman find out that when my hit a TV advertising contract is like 10 times
Right,
the
you say
Yellow
30,
Pages one,
That's a lot
so
to cover
yeah,
with 30
sorry,
people. That's a lot
yes,
with 30 people to cover. So,
yes, true.
So you don't have no self-service, no inbound.
No,
Okay.
no. All rely on the salesperson right now. Yes, and of course we've got as you hear the production stuff, we actually need the creative service support, and we now see actually the selling cycle is not as easy as previous days. Previous day only the salesperson
Right,
can
once a
handle the
year.
whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yes, but now the salesperson will go out, get the brief, get the pitch, but when they know the needs of the clients is to do a video, he has to go with a creative person, creative colleague to settle the deal. Yeah, so this is the difference.
I believe we have another question back here.
Hi.
Hi.
Could you kind of give an indication of the revenue split between the various services that you offer in terms of what kind of revenues you get back from?
Today, around 20% of our revenue is coming from the Yellow Pages ones, and around 40% coming from the TV, and the other ones are the digital ones. The mixture around that, yes.
All right. Is that it?
Yes.
All right.
Great.
Well, thank you very much, Doris.
Thank you.
That was great. Appreciate it.